cheetahs are like, done, I'm at a mill one day. But some people are like a snail, and they're like 2 subscribers, 3 subscribers, 0.5 I actually did not mean to do that. Like, you're reading a book and it's not even funny, and then you come out of nowhere and pop up this meme. Okay, clip that out, clip this out. Oh, we need to add text here. Oh, we need to rip that out. Let's do this. Yeah. Yo, what is up guys, Creynix here, and welcome to the first ever how-to video on this channel. And today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys how to get started. Like, how would you be able to grow your channel by doing this and everything. So I'm going to give you guys 10 easy steps. I'm going to search this up. But yeah, I'm going to give you guys 10 easy tips to be able to get started and just be able to hopefully grow on YouTube, because some people grow at really fast rates, some people grow at like snail rates. Some people are like cheetahs, like, done, I'm at a mill one day. But some people are like a snail, and they're like 2 subscribers, 3 subscribers, 0.5 it's just how it depends on what you can do. And with no further ado, let's just jump straight into the how to become a YouTuber video. Step 1. Have something to record with, because if you don't have something to record with, then that's going to be very bad, because you need something to record with to be able to start. Because there's no way in the world you could do something without something to record with. Whether that's a $1 gazillion camera or a DS, it doesn't matter. Just something in that range. Like me, I use my phone. And I know it's not the best quality, it's not the best of anything, but it gets the job done. That's all you need to be able to start a channel. And that's basically step 1. Also, adding on to step 1, make sure your channel actually works. Because if you're just watching videos and don't actually have a channel, make sure you create a channel today. That way you can actually do this. So that's pretty simple. The first step is make sure you have something to record with, and make sure your channel could actually work. Step 2. Have something to edit with. Whether that could be a computer, your phone, just something you could edit with. Your pet dog, just have someone or something to edit with. Because if you're not good at editing, make sure you have someone that is good at editing. If you're like a master at editing and could do it all on your own, just have something to edit with. If you don't have either of those, just upload your video raw. But I do not suggest that. I suggest at least trying to learn to edit, because editing is actually pretty simple. You just got to get a hang of it. And do not upload a video raw, because if you upload a video raw, you're gonna find out why you don't do that, because it's gonna have these stutter moments when you're like, and then you're just gonna have that in your video. You're just gonna leave that? Are you kidding me? No. Just make sure you have something to edit with, because that is a very important thing, to edit your videos so you don't have those stuttering moments. So that's step 2. Let's move on to the next step, which is step 3. Step 3 kind of gets a bit complicated, because it is have good thumbnails, titles, and tags. Because it makes it complicated if you don't know how to tag your videos right. It makes it complicated if you don't know how to make a really good thumbnail. And it makes it complicated if you don't know what your video is actually about, because you want to have the title actually explain kind of what your video is about. You want to have the thumbnail have the most interesting part of that video. You want to have the tags explain everything to get you higher ranking in the search bars. Just make sure you have good tags, good thumbnails, and good titles, because those are all very important. And if you guys do not have either of those, I'll put a link in the description of a place that could, like, you just put in your title and it will give you tags, and then you just copy them, and then it'll simply, you could just edit them into there by hitting Control V. So just make sure you do that. and if you're not good at making tags. So this is not a sponsorship either. Just make sure you go down there in the description. If you don't know how to tag your videos to get higher up, just go down there. They'll give you tags for free, and then just put them into your video, because that's what you need to be higher ranking in the community of YouTube. So that's step 3. Now let's move into step 4. Alright, step 4 is pretty simple. Just be entertaining. If you are the most boringest person, at least try to be entertaining in your videos. Because if you're boring and you're over here, well, I was going to do this, but I did. Where's the entertainment in that? Like, you're gonna be staring at the screen and you're gonna be over here. Yep, let's go find a new video. But if you're entertaining and just excited and always doing stuff when it's supposed to happen, like just throw it. I actually did not mean to do that, but it happens. But just being entertaining, you're gonna be able to grow, because people like entertainment and people like just having people that are funny and to watch over and over and over. So if you're entertaining, people are more likely to stick around and come back for your videos. People are more likely to like your videos. So that is actually pretty important. Just make sure you are entertaining, and that is step 4. 5. Step 5 is a pretty easy one, because you should be able to do this on your own. Step 5 is be yourself. Make sure you are yourself, because if you're not yourself and you meet someone and they're like, wow, you're totally different in real life, it's kind of gonna be weird, because you're being a pretend person over you recording and everything. You're not being the same person you are when you're not recording and all that. So just make sure you are yourself. If you're like a person that doesn't want to be loud, just try and make yourself not be as loud, but be loud. That way, you know, it's kind of entertaining and all that. But just make sure you are yourself, because if you're not yourself, I'm pretty mad at you right now. But yeah, just don't be fake, be real. That is step 5. Step 6. We're almost done with these steps, but step 6 is be unique. Make sure you do not do stuff people are already doing. Try and be the most unique you can. Of course, you're gonna have to hop on the trend train, but just be as unique as you can, because the more unique you are, the more chance you have people of subscribing, because I've never seen what that was. And of course, you're gonna need to step on those, get on those steps and get onto the trend train. But that's really the only reason you would have to do that. But just wait for the trend to kind of have all the famous people do it first. That way you know what they've done and you could try and change it up a bit. So just make sure you just change it up a bit and don't have the same video as everyone else does. So that is step 6, be unique, and there you go. So now on to step 7, let's go. So step 7 is, if something awesome, cool, or funny ever happens, just make sure to put stuff on the screen, like memes or stuff like that, just anything. If you're like saying like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, well, hit the bell, but most people sometimes say hit the notification bell, you want to join the notification squad, they put the bell. And just make sure you add little pop-ups everywhere. Like if something like really crazy happens or something just makes no sense, put memes, because that would make people laugh at whatever happened. But make sure you put it in the right place, because if you do not put it in the right place, you just done goofed. You done goofed right there. Because if you have this, like, the most stupidest thing, like you're reading a book and it's not even funny, and then you come out of nowhere and pop up this meme, what were you thinking? But yeah, just make sure you pop up stuff on the screen, stuff that you think would be funny and everything. So yeah, that is step 7. Now let's move on to step 8. Damn markers. Alright, back to step 2 basically is step 8. Make sure you edit the best you can, because if you got this editing down and you're over here, okay, I've got this, and you finish it up and you're like, man, this is perfect, but you took like 2 seconds to edit a video, that's not perfect at all. Put some time in your editing, put some thought into what you're actually doing with the video and everything like that, because that makes the video much better when you edit it just perfectly, so nothing is bad with it. And that's kind of step 8. Just make sure you edit actually good, because if you don't, it's still gonna be like a raw video because you did like nothing. You just went over here, okay, clip that out, clip this out, oh, we need to add text here, oh, we need to rip that out, let's do this. It's just no, take time. It could take an hour to edit a video, but who knows, it just takes the time to edit. It actually does pay off to get the best you can out of your video, so just make sure you do that, and I promise you that will help out your channel a lot because you have good editing areas and everything. So just make sure to edit as well as you can. So step 9 is something I see a lot on YouTube. Is this person will get so mad to the point where he says, okay, I cannot do this anymore, and just kind of give up his YouTube channel, because that's a lot of things people do when they're not growing fast, and that's kind of the thing that most people will do. But you gotta remember, there's competition out there. They might be growing faster than you because of stuff you're not actually doing and all that. So you just need to try your best and get up there, and not just sit back and try nothing, not as hard as they are doing. But sometimes that does happen. You got people that do nothing with their videos, but they're just like passing you up, and you're doing everything you can. You just have to stay motivated with your channel and just stay here and do the best you can when you can, because I gained 5 subscribers really simply, and I haven't even been on YouTube for a month. So just make sure you are doing the best you can, and that's basically it. Don't give up, because it will really hurt you at the end. So that is step 9, because who knows where you could have went if you did not give up. So that's step 9. So let's move on to the final and last step, which is step 10. So step 10 is a very simple one, and this is the thing that no one understands, is just start. Okay, just start when you feel like you're actually ready, because if you start and you're not doing it when you're ready, like you're doing stuff that you don't like because you just wanted to start, then just stop, because there's no point. Just start and do stuff you like, because that's what people want to see, and they like to see what certain people are enjoying, and then it's stuff like that. But yeah, just start. Don't, because you got people that are over here and they're like, oh, when should I start this channel? When should I just upload? Just hit the upload button and then just go on from there. Just have it go on from there. Everything will be perfectly fine after that. Just keep going at it. Just start everything. Get certain things out. If you want to start something else, just start it. Don't think about it for half a year and then finally decide, okay, I'm gonna do it now. Just go for it. That's number 10. Just start. And let's go through the list one more time. So number 1 was have something to record with, and that's a very important step. Number 2, have something to edit with, which is another very important step. Step 3, make sure you have good thumbnails, good titles and tags, and make sure that you go in the description to find that one that it is called Rapid Tags, and it'll be down in the description, so you guys could be able to just get tags from there, because it just generates you tags, and then you hit copy, then go to your video, hit Control V on the tags area, and good. Step 4, be entertaining, because that is a very important step, because you want to be entertaining, not the most boring person in the world. Step 5, make sure you are being unique, but you will have to step on to the trend train. Step 7, if something funny, cool, or awesome happens, make sure that you put a meme on the screen or something that would make sense at that time, or something just that would you think make people laugh. Step 8, edit the best you can. If you don't edit the best you can, then there's no point of even trying to edit in the first place. Step 9, don't give up, which is a very important thing. A lot of people just give up out of nowhere. So that's step 9. And lastly, step 10, just start. See where it could take you. If it doesn't get you anywhere, just keep trying, because someday your day will come when you get up there and finally can start growing a lot more. So those are the 10 easy steps to becoming a good YouTuber, and finally just being able to get out there and try your best. So those are my 10 easy steps for you guys to try, and with no further ado, it's been Creynix, and I'm out. Peace. How come it's like